Hi guys, it's Alina. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm reviewing and trying out for the first time BYS Cosmetics. It's a full face of makeup including their new crystal collection, which I'm so excited to show you guys because guys, the packaging of BYS now and just like the look of these products are insane and I can't wait to show you. BYS was actually kind enough to send me this full face of products, so I'm so grateful. Thank you BYS. But that does not mean that these opinions are not my own. I'm not being paid, I'm not being sponsored. I will always be 100% honest and upfront with you guys. And that's what I'm going to do today. Another thing I'm doing today is I'm going to be announcing the winner of my Eyeliner giveaway. This is the teeth whitening and facial products. The winner of my giveaway is Lee Hatet. I hope I'm saying that right. Her link's going to be on the screen right now. You've been an amazing supporter from day dot. You always comment beautiful, amazing things. And yeah, thanks for entering this giveaway. You are the winner. And I hope that you enjoy these products. I'll be sending them out to you and I'll be obviously DMing you on your Instagram. So hopefully check my message and reply to me your address and that kind of thing so I can get these out to you. And yeah, I hope that you enjoy. Thank you so much for everyone else that entered. I love doing these giveaways, but the only downfall is that I wish that everyone could win, and it's always like a bittersweet thing announcing a winner and not being able to just give it to everyone. But thank you so much for entering and I really appreciate it. I see all you guys who entered and it just makes my heart so full and I just feel so, I don't know, I just feel so much love here on my channel. I just feel like my channel is so supportive and loving and beautiful, and yeah, just thank you for the support and I love you guys so much. But yeah, other than that, if you want to see how I get this full face of makeup using BYS Cosmetics and the new crystal collection, then keep on watching. Alright, so you guys know that I love to start my face with brows first. So this is the BYS Brow Definition Kit. It's a pretty cool little quad. You've got, I think, a concealer in there. Oh, it's actually got plastic packaging over the top, so I think that one is a concealer because you can actually peel away whatever that is. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that today, but I am going to use these two colors. See that color there? She's a little bit dark for me. So just fluffing my brows up, and I'm just going to go in with this the blonde kind of shade, and I'm going to use that. I've tried to go a little bit lighter with my brows. I've kind of stopped dyeing them or getting them tinted, and I'm kind of liking it. Let me know what you guys think. I'm kind of liking the more natural color. I used to go quite dark. If you were watching my videos from the start, when I first started I had them quite dark, but I'm kind of liking them. I usually use another little cheapie, the Essence Brow Stylist Kit, and this is performing pretty much exactly the same. So, very happy with that. Guys, how's the breakouts on the face? This time I actually know what's going on. I've had some terrible eating days and I'm also on that time of the month, so I'm just like going all out with food at the moment. Can I just say that BYS packaging is hardcore packaging. Like, it took me a good half an hour to actually open up the products they sent me, and yeah, their stuff is like, wow, like hardcore wrapping. To carve out my brows, I'm going to use the All Day Wear BYS concealer. This is in the shade medium beige. I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand to carve out my brows. That's the color there. Smells like paint. To be honest with you guys, I've never really used BYS before. I've always seen it, but I don't know, I've just never kind of gravitated towards it. But like with their new packaging, I think it's definitely going to be something people are going to start looking for and looking at, because yeah, they really stepped up their game with their packaging. Like, I've always noticed them in Kmart because that's where they're sold, and like just with their new crystal collection, wow, like I can't wait to show you guys. Something I'm noticing is this concealer does dry down very quickly. That can be like a good or a bad thing, but for me, when I'm carving out my brows, I like to use a product that I can move with for a while, but we'll work with it. I'm a little iffy about this concealer. It did dry down very quickly, and I think the formula, because it is dry, I feel like it's going to be hard to kind of maneuver around when I put the foundation down, but I don't know yet. That's just my thoughts at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and continue to prime my eyelids with it, because you guys know I do prime my eyelids with concealer, so I'm going to use that one again. Now with my Real Technique sponge, just going to blend that out. I feel like concealers are like a make or break product. You really have to master the concealer, because concealers can really ruin your whole makeup look sometimes. Alright, so that blended out really well with the sponge. Now we're going to go to the BYS All Day Wear Pressed Powder. This is in the shade Sand Beige. This is the colour here. I don't have like a translucent powder, so I'm just going to set it really lightly with this. Okay, so I'm off camping this week, guys. I'm so excited. I'm just wondering if I should vlog or not. but I'm just so excited to just get back to reality. I'm going to turn my phone off. I might, you know, get on there a few times and just reconnect with nature. I'm camping with my family, which is like my favorite thing ever to do. So I'm just so excited and like, I don't know, something to look forward to. I'm really excited. So the pressed powder worked very well. I will say though, I would love to have like a translucent kind of powder in like, you know, like the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, which is just like a translucent shade. That would be perfect in this collection. They probably do have one, I just didn't get sent it, but it did its job and it set my eyelids. It's just that they're now like a very tanned colour, which I'm not very used to. Alright guys, this is what I've been waiting for and I'm so excited to try. This is the Crystal Collection eyeshadow palette. Packaging, wow. Like if I even saw this in Sephora or like Mecca, I would definitely go in for a swatch. And that's what we've got inside. I'm just going to take the plastic off because they, as I said, they do go quite hardcore with their packaging. It actually does have a mirror up there. Beautiful shades. Shall we do some swatches? I think so. I'm just going to take out those little flimsy, you know, these little things. I don't even know why brands keep them in there. We're going to swatch this one here called Classy. Oof, she pretty. And oh my gosh. I think I'm going to definitely do like a lavender eye look today. Let's do Diamond. Wow. Yes. That's so pretty. Oh my god. Okay, so their shimmers are really pretty. I really want to do another one. This is called Crystal Dust. It's like calling out my name. It kind of reminds me of like Fenty Beauty. What was it? Was it Hustler Baby? You know her yellow highlighter? I mean, everyone knows that highlighter. Alright, let's do one of their mattes. Let's go Moon Rocks. Oh, they feel so smooth. This is Moon Rocks. She comes off a little powdery, but we all know that it could be a very different story on the eye, so let's get into it. I think I'm going to do like a lavender kind of eye. I'm going to take the shade Senses, which is this pretty shade here, just as like a transition on a Chi, what is this, crease brush? Just going to run it through really messily because it is a transition shade. I can get away with that. Alright, now I'm just going to use a really dense brush and I'm going to go in with that shade Moon Rocks. I'm always going to check if I'm actually showing on screen. Sometimes I don't do that. I'm just going to pack that into the crease. I really like that colour. It would be amazing if this could stay this way. I'm really hoping the pigment packs well so we can do that. I feel like we're going to get more out of this look with the patting motion rather than the dragging. Alright, so now my eyelids are completely purple. I really wanted to go in with like a deeper purple so I could deepen up the crease, but there's only this shade called Recharge, which has like, I guess you could say like, yeah, it's definitely got some sparkles in there. Not sparkles necessarily, but shimmer, which I've never really put in my crease, just don't really like the look of it. But I don't know, maybe today's the day. Classy or Diamonds? I mean, Classy goes with the purple, but this is also like, whoa. I just realised that I forgot to use the BYS eyeshadow primer. I feel so stupid because I really wanted to use this and I did know it was in the collection. And then when I was going through the box, I couldn't find it and I was like, maybe they didn't send it. But now I feel bad. Shit. Kind of like old perfume. If you have used this and you like it or you don't like it, comment down below and let us all know what you think of it. Alright, because I want to use one of those shimmer shades, I'm going to do a cut crease. I'm just going to go back to the concealer. And my concealer brush that I've loved to use for years is actually the BYS concealer brush. There. That's in there. And it's actually really good. It's a great shape for it. And she's easy to use, so there you go. The cut crease shape is done. Gonna drag that concealer. And yeah, I feel like I need the look to not be so light, so I'm gonna go in with Classy, the purple one, and then I might go in with Diamond on the inner corner. Yes. Oh, she packs well. And in the pan, like, she's very like moist. Sorry if you don't like that word, but she is very moist. Like, look, can you see? She kind of like moves like a putty in there, which is really good for application because she applies very easy. Oh, loving that colour. It reminds me of like Cinderella, I don't know. What's your favourite Disney movie, guys? Mine, I mean, I love the old classics, but you know what? I love Moana because, you know, bring a bit of culture into it. It's just so cool and I just love watching it. So, I mean, how cool would it be to do like Indigenous Australian Disney movie? I mean, look at the culture there. That would be so cool to watch. Like, oh, the Dreamtime stories. Oh, amazing. Alright, so I'm done with the eyes. I love, 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 love the glittery, the moist glitters. I will definitely be using this in other videos for those, I mean, there's got to be another name for them. High Shine Finish pigments, that's what they're called. For wing liner, this is the BYS One Day Tattoo Liquid Eyeliner Pen. Now, one day tattoo, that kind of scares me a little bit. I don't know what that means. And it's very like matte feeling. I love the matte feeling products, I don't know. This is the shade Black. Oh, I should have talked about the tip. The tip's quite chunky. Okay. She's very pigmented. I kind of like it. I didn't think I would because the I don't know if you can see, but the tip isn't very like tibbish. I don't know. Alright, these are uneven. I hate it. So that literally took me about 10 minutes. We've had a few ups and downs in that process. I didn't want to film it because I literally could not concentrate. We went from like a really big thick one to a small one, kept taking it away with a makeup wipe, and then I've also cleaned up with concealer. So it was a big fat mess, but I am happy to say that this didn't actually dry out the entire time. So it was very good for that. I probably would have appreciated a little bit smaller of a tip. But, I mean, she was good. She was good. It's just, I think I was rushing a little bit because Peter just told me that he was bringing me home a surprise, and that usually means food. So next up, I would go in with lashes. These are the style Darling. I'm a little scared. I mean, we're going to give them a go, but I just have a bad feeling. Alright, so I just cut the lashes to my eye thighs. But guys, like, look, I don't know. I'm a little scared for these lashes. I don't know, they're just not my type of lash, you know, and I just know these are gonna, they're not my type of lash. But you know what, we're gonna give them a try. I'm gonna give them a try. It's always a good idea to bend the lash before application, but I'm scared. I'm sure they sent me mascara, but I honestly can't find it. Don't know what's going on there, so just applying some mascara real quick. Okay, so we're going in with the first lash. Scared. Oh god. Oh god. But there's just this thing I have with fake lashes. I know that they're called fake lashes, but I do like to go for lashes that look a little more like real lashes, you know what I mean? Like the ones that I wore for the first time in my full face of elf makeup, they were by Shanice lashes and they were so natural looking. Not natural looking, but okay, there's a difference. Natural looking as in they looked like real big fluffy lashes, not just like, you know, your everyday looking lashes. They were like big nice lashes, but they looked like I just had a did you see that? No. Yeah, no, I just can't do it. You know what, guys, I'm not bashing BYS at all. I just feel like drugstore in general has a long way to go with lashes. So apart from Ardell Wispies are quite good, and I do recommend all my clients and people that I do makeup for, if they want to bring their own lashes and they're on a budget, Ardell Wispies are amazing and they're drugstore. So there you go. I'm just going to go off camera and apply my own lashes. Alright, lashes are done. Now we're moving on to the face with the primers and the foundation, that kind of thing, and I'm so excited to show you guys these little sprays. This is the BYS Amethyst Prep and Set Spray, and then also the Rose Quartz Hydrating Mist. So I don't know if you can see inside the thing, but they actually have amethyst inside the mist, and this one actually has rose quartz. Like, what? I'm just going to spray my face with the Prep and Set. It's actually a really nice mister. It smells really fresh. And then I'm also going to go in with the Hydrating Mist. I'm also going to use these at the end, so I'm just going to put them down for now. I'm going to move on to foundation. Alright, so for foundation, I was sent 2 shades. I was sent True Beige and Natural Tan. I feel like Natural Tan, she's a little dark, so I might add in a little bit of the True Beige because I feel like on its own it'll be a little bit light. But we'll just do a few little swatches on the side of my face. So that one is True Beige. I'm just going to use that, and then the side of my face. It's a very beige colour. Right, now a little bit of natural tan. Just gonna see how she looks. Yeah, I feel like natural tan's a little bit too like red based, and then the true beige is a little bit more grey base, so I'm gonna have to mix the two. Alright, so I've just mixed those two shades together and popped it down on my face. Now I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques sponge and blend it in. Not too keen on these colours, hey? Alright, so I blended out the foundation. I don't know, guys, you know what? I think it's just the colour that's putting me off. One thing I will say is it's not drying, which I really appreciate in a foundation. I am dry skin and I hate when foundations are drying, especially when it's an all day wear foundation. I definitely thought that would be extremely matte and hard to maneuver, but it wasn't. It moved fine and I was really happy with it. But yeah, the colour's a bit, it's very off. It's pretty obvious. Going back in with that concealer, hopefully we can just lighten this up a little bit. I'm not going to use heaps just because it does dry down quite quickly, and I'm just gonna have to go in like right now and start blending. Not bad at all. That blended out really nicely. I'm just gonna lighten up a few other areas with the concealer. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with that concealer and how it just performed. I was a little worried how it would go on the face because of what happened on the eyes. Like, it wasn't too bad at all, but yeah. Alright, so this is a little contour bar. This is the cream contour palette, and then you got all these shades inside. Ugh. What the heck? Okay, something is weird. Alright, so you can see this plastic on top, but can you guys see like little white dots in there, especially this one here? I don't know, hopefully you can focus and see that. I'm peeling the plastic off, as you can see. Right, okay, there was definitely packaging on and now this is no packaging. Can you still see? What? Oh god, what? I'm gonna take some pics. This is like so... It's almost like someone sneezed on it. Okay, I just touched it. They're like little beads, but then there's like little beads around the beads. God, man. We're going so well. So they're not like hard at all. Which makes me believe, like, I don't really know what I believe. Look, I'm just going to go in with, ooh, I think I'm going to go in with like these two shades, but I'm just going to scratch like the top off. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just going to dip my brush in there and I'm just going to cream contour. And yeah, wow, that's like very grey, isn't it? Alright, I'm just going to have to do the same to the other side. I'm going to blend this out with my beauty blender, guys. I'm just kind of going to lay it down first and then I'm going to go in with that warmer shade. Just going to blend that into the skin. Oh, she's a little heavy. Shit. The cream's very, very pigmented and it's very easy to blend, so you definitely didn't need as much as I did. I'm going back in with the concealer. Gotta bloody try and lighten up my face a little bit. So this concealer's actually kind of turned out to be like the saviour. And it's not looking as cakey as I thought it would be, adding another layer. I'm not real sure about that contour cream palette. No. Okay, so it didn't come with a baking powder, so I'm just going to go off camera and bake. You guys know I have to bake. I'm just going to use the Maybelline Fit Me powder. And then I'll be back to apply the others. So after baking, I'm a little bit less stressed with how it's looking. It doesn't actually look too bad, and I was really worried about like the foundation and the contour and the concealer again, but it's actually not looking too bad at all. Like, there's no creasing, there's no really dry patches. Pretty happy. We're gonna go back in with the Crystal eyeshadow palette and we're gonna go and do the under eyes. Just taking the shade Moon Rocks again, and we're just gonna go directly under the eye. I'm going to really try and get as much pigment out as possible. As I said, it's more of a patting motion rather than a drag. When you start to drag, the pigment kind of disappears, so yeah. Alright, happy with that. It's about as much pigment as I'm going to get out of it, but I love the colour and I just kind of like how soft it's looking on the eye. And then with this Zoeva detailed shader brush, I'm just going to take the shade Diamond, which is that other beautiful, beautiful shade, and I'm just going to put that on the inner corner. Look at that. That is so beautiful. I really, really like these shadows. What are they called again? Wet shadows? No. High shine finish shadows. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love that. That's so pretty. I'm actually going to take that a little bit further up. I just feel like that's really hitting those lights. Gorge. Alright, I think we're done with the eyeshadow palette for now. I love those, what are they called? High shine finish shadows, the wet shadows. They were beautiful. I'm definitely going to be using those again. As for the matte shades, I feel like they're a little hard to get the pigment out. I did only use one, or actually did two, but for the lavender kind of shade, it was very soft, but I actually really like the soft. So in the new Crystal collection, it also contains these amazing blushes. This is in the shade Rose Quartz, and this one is Crystal Pink. I feel like today Crystal Pink's going to go a lot better, but for deeper skin tones and someone that wants a bit more pop of color, this one, Rose Quartz, beautiful shade. I love the new packaging of these ones, and as you can see inside, it's still maintaining that Crystal collection kind of vibe. Going in with pink crystal on the brush. It's very nice and pink, and we're just gonna, woo, I needed some new blushes, so I'm stoked for these ones, and I'll definitely be using them. Again, they're very pigmented, look at that. Yes, I like that. They're a matte blush. They definitely don't have any flecks of shimmer or anything like that. Definitely like these ones, and I really like the packaging. I feel like they need to change all their packaging to this kind of rose gold looking packaging. It's really nice. I totally forgot to include these in the video. These are the eyeshadow shield. Should have used them at the start when I was doing my eyeshadow, but because I do my eyeshadow first, I don't really ever need them, but they are really good if you are someone who does your makeup first and then you go to eyes. You can actually peel them off at the back if they stick on under your eye, and then away you go. Alright, this is the one I've been waiting for. This is the Diamond Highlighter in the shade Energy, and oh my gosh, can you see through the packaging? That is one pretty highlighter. I feel like it's going to pull a little bit yellow because it is quite yellow in the pan, but it's so pretty and I just love looking at it. You guys know that I always spread my face before I go in with highlighter, so I'm going to go with the Rose Quartz Hydrating Mist, which is perfect for this step. Love that. Alright, that's the Diamond Highlighter swatched right there. It's so beautiful. I'm so excited to try this. This is the Real Techniques setting brush. Whoa. Huh. Wow. It's making that thing, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm trying to blend this out because I've got a bad feeling this is going to show up. Like, can you see that front on? I think you can. Damn it. She's really pretty, but she's pulling silver and not gold. Like, can you see how beautiful it looks right there? But then as I turn my face, you can kind of see the patch. Not good. But anyway, we're going to work with it. Just with the smaller brush, I'm going to take it on my nose. Whoa, okay. Shit. A little bit up top, not too much. Alright, we're just going to go over again with the Rose Quartz Facial Mist, because I'm feeling like really tight on my face. I got a feeling these contain alcohol because every time I spray them, I feel a little bit like dry. Yeah, alcohol, second ingredient. Alright guys, they didn't send me a lip liner, but I did receive the Luxe Lips BYS lip palette. I did go ahead and lip line my lips with MAC Cork. It's a beautiful, like really dark brown shade. I really like it because I think I'm going to do a nude lip with this kind of eye. I don't want to draw too much attention away, so a nude lip is perfect. So there's 20 shades in this lip palette and they're all very beautiful. I've never actually used a lip palette before, so I'm really grateful that this was sent to me because I'll probably use it a lot, especially for when you can't actually find that shade you want. I think I'm going to take this shade here. What do they feel like? Very like, ooh, Ooh, I don't really know how to use these. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to like scoop it out, but I'm just gonna like, ooh, okay. Just gonna pat that in, and that was nice. Like, oh. That's kind of like all I wanted. What the hell? That was this shade here. I was a little scared at the start because like when you kind of tap it and then you place it, it goes a bit weird, but like, that's pretty. I like that. That is literally all I wanted. That is so weird. But I also really would love to try this shade in future. It's like one of the metallic shades in there. Let's see what she looks like. I'm not going to do it today, but I've always wanted to get like a lip shade like that. I think that's really pretty. Alright, so I'm closing that one. I can only speak for one shade, but I liked it. And she actually dried down nicely. It's not like a fully matte shade, but it's like a comfortable matte, you know what I mean? Like it. I like it. Alright guys, this is the last product of the video. This is the Amethyst Prep and Set Spray. I'm just going to set my face and then we're done. Alright guys, there we have it. This is the full face of BYS Cosmetics and the new Crystal collection. Obviously there was heaps of ups and there are a few downs, but I'm going to go through it and just do a little recap, and then yeah. We start with brows. I really like the brow kit, guys. I would definitely invest in that if you're on a budget and you're looking for a brow stylist kit. There you go, that's one of them. We have the concealer. Now the concealer, carving out my brows, I wasn't a big fan of, but then getting to the face, I actually really liked it, and I'll probably continue to use it every now and then. The Crystal eyeshadow palette, I mean, I have to show this on camera again because the packaging is just beautiful. I will be using it again, definitely for those, oh god, what are they called again? High Shine Finish shades. I really like them, and yeah, I'll definitely be using them for like inner corners and cut creases and that kind of thing. I'm not a massive fan of just the normal kind of shades, but I do really like how soft they are. So if I'm doing like a soft kind of like everyday look, I'll probably gravitate towards this palette. But I mean, the packaging is just to die for. Eyeliner with the wing liner, probably not going to use again, although it was great for pigment. It did not dry out. I just really struggled to get that nice wing that I like to get, and I just have my staples already. So, but if you're balling on a budget, definitely something that I would invest in. I mean, the pigment's there and everything like that. Now lashes, woo, honey, they were just not my type of thing. I'm not into those kind of you know, they're called fake lashes, but the real fake lashes. I think it just comes down to personal preference with those kind of things. These are just the Huda Beauty ones, and it's kind of coming off. The glue was already on my eyes from the other one, so it was a little hard to apply. Next, I use these little babies, the Hydrating Mist and the Prep and Set. Absolutely love them, and I'll continue to use. And the packaging, oh my god, guys, that's insane. Foundation was a hit and a miss at the same time. I didn't like the shades, but I probably could just get a better shade for myself. But I did like how it didn't dry down really matte, and it doesn't look dry at all, which is like a massive plus for me. Usually foundations, especially drugstore foundations, when they're like an all-day wear kind of foundation, not good for me, just because I have dry skin. I wonder how the shade range would be with that though, that's all I can say. Next was the cream contour, and oh boy, if I wasn't just going off what I was looking at, it did its job, but it was just so off-putting with how it looked. That's, you know, that's all I'm gonna say, actually. I totally forgot to use this on my face, the All Day Wear Pressed Powder, but I think it would have been great. It's just kind of like a normal powder. That's the shade there. It was in Sand Beige. I did actually use it to set my eyelids, and it was fine. I just didn't feel like I actually needed it today with the coverage I had. The highlighter, oh my god, I absolutely loved it. Although I just am not a fan of those highlighters. When you turn, you can kind of see the blotch. I did try to blend it out at the best of my ability, but I do feel like it would do that to a lot of people. So just be careful of that if you do buy it. It's a beautiful, beautiful shade, and it's very pigmented, but just watch out for if you don't want it to look as stark, really blend it out. So the little blushes I loved. I'm definitely going to be using those blushes again. The lips was fine. I mean, I just used one shade and I liked it, and it was comfortable on the lips. It is comfortable on the lips, and yeah, that's all I can say. That's basically it. That wraps it all up. As I said, there is lots of hits and a few misses, but that's expected. There's always going to be ups and downs, and I'll always tell you that. But it's like that with any brand, high-end or drugstore. I'm always going to tell you the truth. I'm always going to give you my personal opinion on it, and there you go. That wraps up the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Again, congratulations, Lee. Hope that you enjoyed. Please let me know that you got the message in the comments below, and everyone go and congratulate her. Woo! But yeah, that brings me to the end of my video. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.